From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, November 3rd, 2015. Silver is trading at $15.34 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,131 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $389. Antiwar.com reports Iraq's parliament voted on Monday to limit the prime minister's power to change the composition of the government without parliamentary approval, amid growing anger at a recent reform which in August saw the prime minister sacking every vice president and deputy premier, nominally to prevent corruption. Iraq's government has in recent years given Kurdish and Sunni Arab politicians those deputy posts as set-asides, giving them the appearance of some power in the government, and the elimination of the position was seen by many as a dramatic attempt at centralization. Former Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki was also a vice president, and his supporters were harshly critical of removing his position. Monday's vote included a complaint that the August move was unconstitutional, though it does not appear to attempt to roll back those changes. It does, however, insist that Prime Minister Abadi cannot make any further such changes without parliamentary approval. The vote itself is a comparatively minor matter, however, compared to the tension that caused it, and the ruling State of Law Party, of which Abadi is a member, is said to be considering withdrawing its confidence from Abadi, potentially forcing him from office outright.
For over 35 years, Robertson Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Robertson Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co.
UPI reports hacking group Anonymous has begun publishing the emails and phone numbers of Ku Klux Klan members online after making threats against the white supremacist group last week. The group published 23 email addresses and 57 phone numbers allegedly belonging to Klan members on Sunday and Monday using the text-sharing website Pastebin. Media sources, including the International Business Times, say the membership details have not been verified. The full revelation will be completed by Thursday to coincide with the group's global protest, the Million Mask March. A source connected with Anonymous says Twitter accounts affiliated with the Klan have reacted angrily to the dissemination of the info and suggested hosting a rally on the same day as the Million Mask March. Anonymous planned to release the Klan information to mark the first anniversary of the Ferguson, Missouri protest when a grand jury decision not to indict former police officer Darren Wilson in the shooting of an unarmed teenager, Michael Brown, catalyzed widespread criticism and demonstrations. A statement on a WordPress site apparently devoted to distributing information about Anonymous explained the group's motives for releasing the information. Speaking to the Klan, the group said, applying transparency to your organizational cell is the right, just, appropriate, and only course of action for a hate group composed of criminals.
You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. That's shop.fppradio.com.
Reuters reports Ohio voters will decide Tuesday on whether to become the first Midwestern state to legalize the recreational use of cannabis, though a rival ballot measure could kill the law before it takes effect. Issue 3 would add an amendment to the state constitution that legalizes both personal and medicinal use of cannabis for those over 21 years old. The ballot initiative was the result of a campaign that gathered more than 300,000 valid voter signatures from around the state. Ohio is considered a political bellwether, so a win for recreational cannabis in Ohio is expected to change the national conversation on legalization. 7 states are expected to vote on taxing and regulating recreational cannabis next year. Issue 3 also grants exclusive rights for commercial cannabis growth and distribution to 10 facilities around the state. Critics of the measure say this creates a monopoly and responded with a rival ballot measure called Issue 2. This ballot measure would nullify legalization if it creates an economic monopoly or special privilege for a private entity. If both measures pass, the conflict will likely end up in court. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.